Sometimes a melody.
Alright, composition group. It's been 1 year since we've been together, since I started this group, and I'd like to thank a lot of you for getting me through a lot of situations that I didn't or wasn't able to get through myself, and I hope I've been able to help you as well and have some fun discussions along the way. As a couple of days ago, I asked as a 1 year thing to just put up what you're working on. Doesn't matter what it is, where you are in process, and quality of the recording, whatever it is that you have, because quality of work at any exact moment is not what's really important. It's the process and the growth. 2 days ago, I tried to make a little quick video. I had my iPhone and I was trying to do it all in one shot, and it just failed horribly. So then I was like, well, I'll use iMovie and just make a little quick edited thing. And then while doing that, I did something to my score, and chaos. I spent about 8 hours last night trying to fix it. Still not fixed, but I think I know where I messed up to begin with, which is the really important part, so I don't ever do that again. And it just really come down to me not paying attention, and probably had something highlighted and made a correction that wasn't what I thought it was. Either way, that's something I'll have to fix later. But here's what I'm working on. This is a song for a local singer-songwriter. It's not my composition. I'm arranging and orchestrating for it. But he's a local singer-songwriter, and a friend passed away, a fellow musician, a few years back, and he wrote this song partially as a tribute to him. He came to me about a year ago with this song, some chords. The words were kind of there, and a melody was there. I sat down and rewrote a guitar part, a classical guitar part, and put it in staff and worked it out, and recorded it first as a scratch track, which is on here. So while we're talking, let's talk about instrumentation. So I have scored this for, obviously, guitar and voice, because that was already there. But going down my instrument track is a classical guitar, a Hammond organ, which I have here. I don't like the Hammond sounds in a lot of the software. When you have a true Hammond, you can get a much better tone. And plus, I like the drawbars, be able to control the Leslie in real time than having to go back and write it in as articulations and MIDI data later. 2 piano tracks, but it's really just one piano track. I just wanted to have some different effects, and it's just easier to have 2 tracks in Logic. Another classical piano, which is more of a honky-tonk style piano, more chorus on it, a little more out of tune. 3 bass tracks, sorry. A Reggae Organ, which is a sound I did get out of Logic's bank. Another Reggae Organ, but it was just to add some automation to, that was a little different than the organ before, and they were going on at the same time, right, left pan. 3 vocal tracks, but these vocal tracks are not set in stone. I had Chad come by a couple days ago to lay some scratch tracks because I needed to compose or write out the harmonies, the backing vocals. I have a female and we have another male vocalist who is going to do those. Just not quite sure what I want to do. Can't decide if it's just going to be oohs and ahs to support the organs, or if they'll be, highlighting specific words, phrases, both. But either way, the vocals that I have here are not going to be the vocals that are kept. He's going to come back and redo them. I didn't use good mics. You'll hear some distortion here in a moment when I play the track, when he sings really loud. He's a powerful singer. And I didn't have any compression on. It was just really quick to get it done. 3 drum tracks. 2 more bass guitar tracks. And then the orchestra. Violin 1, violin 2, violin 3, violin 4. But really what that is violin 1, violin 2, arco, violin 1, violin 2 for pizzicato. The pizzicato, I wanted to get 2 different MIDI sounds, and I couldn't really do that with just one channel. So the strings you hear for arco they're both from Aria player, but I just they have so many different versions that I just liked. One of the pizzicatos a little more, so I didn't write it in Finale as one track going back and forth. Then I have viola 1, viola 2, viola 1, viola 2, cello 1, cello 2. Higher end bank of sounds for Finale. They sound too orchestral for what I was hunting for. And I tried the ones in Sibelius and they just didn't translate well through MIDI, and it just became a headache. So they weren't that important for the score, so I'm not using them at all. And then an extra drum track just for percussion, a hit of a bass drum or a cymbal splash every now and then. That's not part of the other drum tracks. All in all, is 58 tracks, I think. So did all the score in Finale. I started in Sibelius because I like the way you can enter notes in Sibelius. It's a little faster, a little easier. The ribbon is a little easier to access than the drop-down windows in Finale. But once things are in Finale, I like the way Finale works, especially when you're doing scores and you're having to print scores or give them to like students. I teach a lot, so printing scores, Finale is so much better for that, and it's so much quicker, and mainly because there's less options. Sibelius gives you way too many options. But I started in Sibelius. The sounds in Sibelius, we're going through MIDI, did not translate into Logic. They would change the instruments, change the articulations, change the dynamics, or get rid of it altogether. Notes would be different. It was just too much fixing stuff once it translated. So I took it from Sibelius, went to Finale and then had to do some corrections, some things that just change when you do that stuff. But once I got it in Finale, and I said all the articulations, they translate well into Logic. It just goes right in. Yes, let's give it a quick listen.
Sometimes a melody brings back a memory of things that were not meant to be. But the breath of yesterday, steps we took along the way, words that we should never have to say. In a game we should never have to play. New scenes are hard to dream, always short of what they seem. But you are with you no matter where you go. Souls we lost along the way, some tonight and some to the day. Wicked game by any other name. Long night on the telephone, wondering why you're not at home. Where are you? What did I do? Long fight for a friend in need, cut a vein to watch it bleed. So long, seeking everything I lost myself, the ultimate cause, the sky. I turn my eye. Hold on for one more song, show the reason we made it this long. Love that doesn't die, just grows strong. Would you put your hand in mine? We'll spin the wheel one more time, knowing a little more about what's in store. Doing a little better than before. Long night on the telephone, wondering why you're not at home. Where are you? What do I do? Long fight for a friend in need, cut a vein to watch it bleed so low. My friend is slow, seeking everything I lost, forgot myself, the ultimate cause, the sky. Turn my eye. Sometimes the melody changes your memory. Start thinking how things were meant to be. So many with so much less. I'm really kind of blessed, I guess. Time to write the next line of this song. Missing voices we heard for so long. They are what made us this damn strong.